Back to the other big story of the day. We are talking weather, storm alert weather day, and let's get to Hannah Skye in the storm alert center. And Hannah, of course, Helene now is a hurricane.
Yes, that is correct, Latrice. Helene is now a hurricane. We're in storm alert weather mode here at the weather station. So we're looking at timing today through Friday. Most of our coverage area, we could be seeing flash flooding, some quite gusty winds, the potential for some hail. And our impacts with that could be, we could have some power outages, tree and roof damage. So we're going to talk all about it coming up. All right, so let's look on the radar. It looks pretty messy right now. We've got a line of storms which are working their way through. So a little bit lighter in the Chattanooga metro area, more towards as we go towards Cleveland and areas of Georgia. Please make sure if you're driving through this that you're taking it slow. There was an area that had a special weather statement that could move into part of our viewing area. That's just for gusty winds. We're going to be keeping an eye on it. If it does start to shift as we go into the next couple of hours, we'll still continue to see all of that rain. We could get just about an inch of rain already before we get even the remnants of Helene. So this is going to work into our area as we get into our nighttime hours, starting to clear out maybe just a little bit for a brief period, and then that rain from Helene is going to work its way in. So Helene is now still kind of in the Caribbean, working its way into the Gulf. It is going to rapidly intensify into a major hurricane. Once it makes landfall, those hurricanes move very quickly compared to when they're in open water. So taking a look at your future cast into Wednesday, here's kind of an overview look. So we'll see that Helene is going to start to work its way in. Well, we have this rain that we've got first from the cold front. Working into Thursday, there's Helene. We start seeing those outer bands work their way through, working up into Florida on Thursday as a major hurricane, and that's going to continue. We start to see those outer bands as we go through Friday. We'll see that Friday and into Saturday, and then the remnants are going to continue to push up through. This is kind of a closer look on Wednesday. We start to see the rain bands working their way through. Going into Wednesday later today, Thursday, that's when Helene works its way in. So here is again just a zoomed up look of some of that rainfall we could be seeing. Starting to see that heavier rain work its in on Thursday and into Friday when we start to see those outer bands. Again, we could be seeing very substantial rainfall amounts over the next couple of days. Some gusty winds. I know maybe some of you have those Halloween decorations out, or just anything that could be potentially blown away. You might want to make sure those are all tied down. We could be seeing between 3 to 6, 4 to 7. Some areas, especially as we go towards eastward, such as Cherokee County, could be seeing upwards of 10 inches of rain. Future wind gusts, looking at it, could be 44 miles per hour in Dayton, 33, kind of in between the 30 and 40 miles per hour range for sustained winds, 50 mile per hour wind gusts as we go into Thursday and Friday. Here's again just kind of another look. So again, tropical impacts we're looking at is really going to be lots of rain, localized flooding. We could see some trees down and maybe some power outages just with all of those heavy rains. Of course, there's already hurricane warnings that are in effect for the Panhandle in Florida and these areas. They're going to be very impacted. So if you have friends and family, please, that are staying down there, make sure that you are checking on them, making sure everyone's staying safe, and make sure they are taking their storm precautions seriously, because this will be a major hurricane. This is just a look at storm surge amounts where we see possibly 10 to 15 feet of storm surge when Helene makes its landfall in Florida. So taking a look at your 7-day storm alert forecast. Again, we're in storm alert weather mode from today until Friday. A marginal risk for severe weather, mostly being gusty wind, and that rain will keep you updated throughout the day as we learn more and get more information. Taking it back to you, Latrice.
Okay, thank you, Hannah.